This particular segment goes out to all of the pundits and the commentators who haven't yet figured out what happened at the debate. It's called the rope-a-dope. And before I explain any more on how that strategy was used by Donald Trump and is in fact causing Hillary to wear out, let's let Muhammad Ali explain it for himself with the immortal Howard Cosell, two immortal sports figures, and then we'll watch the clips back to back. Just think, Donald Trump, Hillary Clinton.
I plan to fight my new style, Howard. I will announce here now the new style about laying in a rope sometime and let my man punch himself out. It is called the rope-a-dope.
The rope-a-dope.
Rope-a-dope.
Who does the word dope honor?
It honors whoever chases me in the rope.
All right, that's the very point. What if Randall doesn't pursue you into the ropes? What if he backs off?
If he don't, then I'll just go into my defensive style, Howard, and move in and force him to punch. Watch this thing careful tonight. You will notice how I'll completely wear this man down. Watch careful. You'll notice how when the bell rings, I'll walk right out and take his shots. I'll force him. I'll offer him a deal he can't refuse. And after throwing 4 or 5 rounds of this, Howard, you're finished. He's got 15 to go. Notice when I go to the ropes, you'll see me cover up, blocking the vulnerable parts, blocking the chin. I don't want no amateurs out there to try this because it's awful dangerous. You have to have fast reflexes. It takes 21 years experience to get away with this. But you will see me tonight literally take this man. He may win 2 or 3 rounds for the first 5, but after 5 rounds, this man will, Howard, he'll just be completely exhausted.
There you have it. Now stop and think. Last night, the Republicans who were pro-Trump were saying, why didn't he hit back? Why didn't he strike harder? She came out just swinging away. I was watching it and I turned to my wife and I said, rope-a-dope. This is rope-a-dope. He is letting her wear herself out, give her best shots, just like Ali said he was going to do, and he did with George Foreman. Now, think about this with me. Where could he have just lunged at her but didn't? He could have gone after her emails. The fact that it put us in jeopardy as a nation because there were breaches. We know that her emails have been hacked, but he didn't go there. Yes, he talked about some of her staff taking the fifth, but it was just little jabs. He could have gone after her taking money from the Saudi Arabian government, one of the most misogynist governments in the world. But he didn't. When Hillary came out at the end with her tawdry comments, Donald Trump took the high road. And because Bill Clinton and Chelsea Clinton were there in the room, he didn't say anything. And in the interviews afterwards, he didn't say anything. He didn't say what everyone was thinking and what everyone thought he would say. Now, I want you to think about this with me. She went after him as a racist. She went after him as someone who's a tax cheat, who's not paying his fair share of taxes. She went after him as somebody who stiffs people that do business with him. She went after him with somebody who doesn't have the temperament to be in charge of the nuclear codes. She went after him as a misogynist. She was giving the biggest body punches that she possibly could, and Trump, like Ali, was just there on the ropes, taking it. Just taking it. Just taking it. And guess what? She gave all her best shots. Do you understand? Sure, she can try and expand on them in the next 2 debates. She can try and expand on them on the road. But just like Foreman and Ali, she's throwing the punches and she's wearing out. She's tiring out physically, literally, and politically. And what does Trump still have? His strength. He has the ability to give it to her in the 8th round. Now, to just change the analogy a little bit, there are 3 debates. And which is the most important debate? The last debate. Because that's the one that will be the freshest on people's minds. So, yes, there were some rounds where George Foreman was pummeling Muhammad Ali, just like Ali promised. Ali promised that he was going to draw Foreman out and let Foreman wear himself out. And at the end, Ali had the opening and he had the strength, and Foreman didn't. And it was Foreman who was lying on the mat, and Ali as the champion of the world. Take this to the bank, friend. What you witnessed at the Hofstra debate was rope-a-dope, and it's just a matter of time. And Hillary is going to be the one on the mat, politically speaking, and Donald Trump is going to be the next president of the United States.
Very even fight. Ali, a sneaky right hand. Another sneaky right hand. This time he works over the shoulder of Foreman. This is a combination.